As we've moved into the end of the year holiday season, there is a lot of traveling going on for a lot of people, and with that traveling, inevitably, sometimes you lose some stuff. You forget it, you leave it someplace, and then you have to go to the dreaded Lost and Found area. But what Lost But Found presupposes is, what if you weren't going to the Lost and Found area, but you were the Lost and Found area? We are the employee at an airport, and as passengers come through the area and leave stuff behind, it comes in on a conveyor belt that we need to grab up and then redistribute as people come in. There's also the option that people could try to rob us, or people could come in and we don't actually have the item they're looking for, so then we can give them a phone call later to bring them back in. But at the basic terms, we are just collecting items and then giving them back to the people. Also, before we get too deep into things here, I just want to let everybody know that I was not paid to do this game review, but I did receive a copy of this game for free for review from the game's publisher, so just letting you know about that. Additionally, sometimes items will come down the conveyor belt with little mini games that we need to complete. The first one that we run into is cleaning off a sweater, where we earn the achievement, "Is this really my job?" Completing these little tasks always gives you a little bit of money though, so that's helpful. The other thing we need to keep an eye out for are the items that come down with stickers on them sometimes. These are normally luggage or laptops or water bottles, and we can pull these stickers off and add them to our collection. The owners of these items don't really seem to mind that we're doing this, so we'll just go ahead and add them to our collection. As we wrap up our tutorial, we also get introduced to the Black Market guy, and he gives us a box that we can store some items in under the table if we want to go sell them to him after the day ends. An interesting opportunity. And with that, we begin our first real day of the game, where we're actually dealing with customers and random items that are coming off the conveyor belt. This is a game that's really all about making money, but instead of selling these items, we're actually relying on the tips that customers will give, though there are ways that we can buy upgrades later on that will improve the quality and quantity of the tips that we receive. Additionally, the progress of this game is based on the number of days that we've played, with our goal achievement-wise being day 100, and days are pretty short, so we'll get through them relatively quickly. Getting to day 100 won't be super difficult. It's one of those achievements that's just a little bit time-consuming. The thing that's really going to take a lot of time is collecting all of the stickers in the game. Now, toward the end, I figured out a little bit of an easier way to grind out the last couple that we need, because some are much rarer than others, but for now, we earn the achievement level 1 for completing our first minigame. After the timer on any given day runs out, we can go ahead and click into our journal, look at our stats for the day, as well as any part of the sticker collection that we have or have not collected so far, and then we can go ahead and end the day. And in this circumstance, we earn the achievement Rookie Rush for completing day 1. Once we end a day, we go ahead and leave the airport and go out into the city. In the city, we have a couple of options. We could go to the market to buy different upgrades for our future days, or we could go to the security office or the black market eventually, once we've built up a little bit more cred with those groups. There's also the bank that requires us to have a total of $30,000 that we can't really access for a little bit, or we could just go home and then start the next day. But crucially, going home requires you to leave $60 to $120 a day, so that can be a little bit expensive as well. On day 2, we get our first brush with criminals that are in this game. You would think working at the airport we would be kind of safe from this sort of thing, but no, actually they come up and they will try to grab a decent amount of money out of your pockets. Once we pepper spray that pesky guy away though, we earn the achievement Spray and Pray. Things are also starting to get even more complicated space-wise as well. We earn the achievement Not Enough Items for having 20 items on the table, and I can just tell you now, this is definitely not where things are going to end. It's going to get a lot more hectic than this. It's worth noting that this game has 47 achievements, so it's going to feel a little bit like I'm just reading off the list of everything in the game, which is not really what I like to do, but it's a short game with a lot to do. And speaking of, we earn the achievement Hero of Our People Bronze for returning 25 items in total. Sometimes customers will come in and ask for things that you just don't have a copy of at that moment, and other times 2 customers will come in at the same time looking for the same exact thing, so you'll just give it to one of them, and then the other one you can tell them you don't have it. Then that person will give you a random string of numbers that you can type into your phone to call them back once you've collected that item. And in this case, we earn the achievement Call Me Maybe for calling a customer to return an item, and the item that they were looking for is a kalimba, and once we return that, we earn the achievement is mayonnaise an instrument? It feels like we just earned the bronze medal maybe 2 or 3 clips ago, but here we go earning Hero of Our People silver for returning a total of 50 items. Look at us go. And we earn the achievement Now We're Playing for completing 10 of the cleaning or sticker-based minigames. We've also collected enough money at this point that we can start looking into buying some of the daily upgrades from the market or the black market. The first one that jumps out at me is the one that removes the obligation to send money home, and that seems like kind of a no-brainer because it's just money that we're spending every day that is stopping us from losing but not really gaining us anything. We earn the achievement Retail Therapy for picking that up. On day 4 we get another visit from the black market guy, and I'm honestly not really sure why he showed up. It's like he's re-explaining what the black market is, I guess because we just visited for the first time yesterday, but like, you already introduced yourself, brother. Anyway, at this point basically we're just working on grinding up money that we can take to the shop that day to pick up new things. Since we don't need to worry about game overing with not paying for the family on any given day, we can start putting all of our money into getting as many upgrades as we possibly can. The black market guy also sometimes shows up at our table now and tells us to load it up, where we can just drag as many items as possible over to him. And here we earn the achievement Shady for increasing our black market level to 10. I have no idea what this means even now. We really just can't seem to get rid of the black marketeer, as we earn the achievement Three's a Crowd for having 3 customers in our stall at once, one of which including him. This guy has shown up so many times today, it's ridiculous. Day 5 also sees us to start receiving these top secret documents off the conveyor belt as well. Basically, we take these and open up the little mini game, and this time it's a little signature that you need to add. This one's a little bit weird, but we earn the achievement Is This Legal for signing a paper. The state of this lost and found before we took over must have really been something else. We've been working here for 5 days and we've already earned the achievement Hero of Our People Gold for returning 100 items. The gold medal after 5 days, it's crazy that they didn't start us with a bunch of stuff on the table already. I'm sure surprising nobody though, after the first 5 days, the achievements start to slow down a little bit. We continue working on buying upgrades and collecting stickers, but it's time to start our first little time jump. So we take a little 5-day time skip into the future, and we see that the table is starting to get a little bit more crowded now, and we've started to organize things a lot more based on the types of things that they are, with electronics in the top right and clothing in the bottom left, everything else kind of in the middle, but with a standardized location. And here we earn the achievement Newbie No More for completing day 10. Only 68% of players have the achievement for completing up to day 10, so that shows a pretty rapid drop off once you've played the first couple days and get a good sense of what this game is about. For us though, achievements are starting to flow a little bit better again as we earn the achievement Hero of Our People Platinum for returning 250 total items. Oh, it doesn't just go up to gold, huh? I guess maybe we weren't doing as good of a job as we thought we were. Ugh. Day 11 also sees us earn the achievement Guardian of the Gates for increasing our security level to 10. This was just signing a piece of paper, so again, just like the black market, I have no idea what this level system means, and I don't really know anything about it. We've picked up quite a few upgrades from the regular market, but now it's time to take our first look at items in the black market. Here we pick up an item that increases customer patience as we earn the achievement Lost, but Found. In quotation marks, of course. We continue signing all of this paperwork for some reason. I'm sure somebody will let us know what it's all for at some point, but in this case we earn the achievement The Gamer for completing 50 mini games. Game time, baby. So that's where my first play session of this game came to an end, and I just wanted to shout out that I earned 20 achievements in 58 minutes of playtime, and we still have quite a few things to go, so maybe they should have cut back on that just a little bit. It's a little excessive. After day 16, we stop by the market and pick up the third and final table expansion upgrade, and once we return to the level, we earn the achievement Maximum Space for upgrading the table to the maximum level. The thing that I didn't realize is this expands the table to the right. I didn't really understand what it meant until quite a bit later. There was a whole lot of stuff going on our table at this point, and I was getting a little bit overwhelmed trying to find everything, so I decided to try to scrap some things that I thought might just be trash, but that actually costs us money. In this circumstance though, we earn the achievement Welcome to Plastic Elo for throwing a plastic bottle in the trash. We also earn the achievement Rotation Salvation for resetting the rotation of items 10 times. This honestly feels like a nothing achievement. This is probably one of those ones that could have been cut in favor of higher quality achievements. An achievement that I actually do think is pretty good for the game though is when we earn the achievement Hero of Our People Diamond for returning a total of 500 items to customers across our entire run. Also, just look at what our table is like at this point. We've basically peaked in difficulty. There is a whole lot of stuff going on here. At the end of day 19, we stop by the market once again, but we find that there are actually no items left for purchase as we earn the achievement Shelf Obsessed for buying every item in the store. For some reason, it didn't proc when we actually finished buying the items, we just had to come back one more time. And immediately after that, we earn the achievement Black Baron for leaving no items left for purchase in the black market. For some reason, there is not an equivalent achievement for the security office. I mean, if you're gonna add the achievements for the other two, why not include the third shop? It's kind of weird. Another small time jump forward, we earn the achievement The Player of Games for completing 100 minigames. This is the final minigame related achievement, and we are on day 24 of 100. It really gets reinforced on how far we have left to go as we complete day 25 and earn the achievement Basically a Pro. Also, another note here, there's about a 40% drop off on completing day 10 to day 25, so that's another pretty big one. Day 27 brings some exciting news on our progress though. We have been slowly collecting stickers in the background every time that they come off the conveyor belt, and we have a couple packs to collect, and some of them are quite rare. But we do earn the achievement Travel Sticker Pack for collecting all of these stickers in the Travel Sticker category. That's a lot of time saying the word stickers, and we're not anywhere close to done. At the end of day 29 only, we've managed to collect all of the different upgrades that there are in the game at this point, so we decided to cash in the $30,000 that we had and see what the bank is all about. But one issue, when we click on the bank, we end up in a screen saying that we've collected enough money to travel the world, and do we want to bring our family with us or go it alone? This is a really bizarre choice in this game, and also there's no way out of this screen. I had to Alt F4 to keep playing on this save file. I've already done 30 days, and I don't really want to go back and do all of those again. I kind of wanted to do day 100 and the full sticker collection all on one save file. Also at this point, the gameplay portion of the game has become pretty easy. By denying people their items and then just throwing the phone number away, you don't suffer that much of a negative, and I just sold a lot of the extra items that I have. So over the course of several days, I managed to reduce the items on our table to basically nothing. It's a really small amount, and now it's very easy to manage. It's honestly probably not good to have less items on your table as far as sticker collection goes, because the less items you have on the table, the more items can show up in the potential pool, but that doesn't really matter as we earn the achievement Space Sticker Pack for completing the Space Sticker Pack collection. The grind continues up to day 33, where we earn the achievement Return of the Returner for returning a total of 1,000 items. The final return-based achievement on day 33 out of 100. Also, pretty important to note, this achievement only has a 3.2% completion rate, so that is pretty low to get to this point. I can't really blame people for not getting this late into the game though. Honestly, the game was getting pretty boring by this point. I think it's pretty therapeutic to just do the moving items around, organizing things, handing them out. It's pretty fun, honestly. But getting all the way up to day 100, it's just a lot. It's a pretty big grind. You know, the days are short, but there's just not enough actual gameplay in the game, it feels like. I mean, by day 40, we've collected enough money that we could end the game 2 times over, and I don't know, man, it's just so grindy, and we've stopped earning as many achievements, which, I mean, isn't a super big problem. It feels like there probably should have been less than 47 achievements in a game this short, and I don't know, maybe I should have played on a higher difficulty. I'm kind of on the medium one, but it's just a big grind into the late game for this. Though that being said, it's not stressful at least. It is a relaxing experience all the way through, even the looking for stickers thing. It's been passive up to this point, but it's starting to get a little frustrating just getting duplicates over and over again. With another 10-day time jump into the future, we earn the achievement The Grand Master for completing day 50. Once again, we're down to 2% of players completing this achievement as of recording this, so we're basically just at the achievement hunters left. The cheapest upgrade in the marketplace is a little radio that you can use to change the station and play some different background music, and I finally did it at this point to earn the achievement DJ for a day. I've owned this thing for quite a while, I just never actually clicked on it, and I don't know, cool achievement I guess. On day 60, I do get a little bit of a shock though as we earn the achievement Red Wire Roulette. I've been getting these locked boxes coming down the conveyor belt for quite a while now, and normally you just click through the different combination locks and it'll open up and you'll get a little bit of money. But in this case, it actually opened up to a bomb, something that I definitely wasn't expecting. Luckily, I basically just guessed the right combination of wires to cut. It tells you at the top, but I completely missed that at the time, so blind luck this kept going. Another pretty big time jump into the future all the way to day 77, where we are all the way up to $160,000 in the bank. We finally earn our next achievement, Flag Sticker Pack, for collecting all of the flag stickers. The final one that we needed is this blue and white boy here, the flag of Greece. I don't know, it's interesting, I guess. Luckily, our next time jump forward sticker grind is a much shorter one. Just 10 minutes later, we then complete the summer sticker pack for collecting all of the summer-based stickers. And our collection is looking pretty full anyway. We're actually only missing 3 stickers at this point, though unfortunately they are all pretty rare. But actually, rarity is no match for the powers of editing magic, and we can just snap our fingers and we jump ahead to finding the ice cream cone that we've been looking for. So when we collect this ice cream cone, we earn the achievement Food Sticker Pack for collecting all of the food stickers. And finally, we've been inching closer and closer to it with every sticker collected and every time jump recorded, but finally we make it to the end of our run, essentially, as we have reached day 100, and once we click Finish Day, we earn the achievement The Chosen One, and we really must be. This has been a lot of grinding. Day 100 got me thinking though, I wonder what the most requested item is at this airport. It might just be headphones. And you know, super weird thing, people are always coming in and asking for headphones, but they never seem to come off the conveyor belt. It's so weird. After we've passed day 100, we are essentially in the post game at this point. We're farming looking for our last couple stickers, and also we've been looking for another one of those lock boxes to come off the conveyor belt. Once one finally does, and that one that does happens to have a bomb inside of it, we can go ahead and detonate it on accident, which earns us the achievement Oops Boom, and then we can go ahead and Alt F4 out of the failure screen to keep looking for our last stickers. And it actually turns out that Alt F4ing is worth a lot more than just being able to earn that achievement and keep going as well. So a little fun fact about this game, if you start a new day while you're still holding on to your luggage, laptop, water bottle, anything with a sticker on it, once you start the new day, those stickers from the previous day will re-roll. If I would have known this from the beginning, I definitely would have been farming it throughout our whole playthrough, but it would have taken us about 30 to 40 more days to finally get the last 2 stickers that we needed to finish up these achievements, so I opted to just Alt F4 reset over and over again, and actually we managed to hit the final 2 stickers on the same day, weirdly enough, so we complete the Animal Sticker Pack, the Adventure Sticker Pack, and all Sticker Pack achievements. And now that we've collected all of the stickers, we need to go ahead and finish playing out this day so we can get the last achievement that we need from this playthrough, What's Your Emergency for Dialing 911 on the phone. And for the final time of our first playthrough of this game, we can exit back out into the overall map screen and click on the bank to pay our $30,000, although we've got way more than that in the bank at this point, and we can go ahead and travel the world. I choose to bring the family with me because honestly I don't know why we wouldn't. It just seems like a weird thing to add to this game, having this whole family that you can leave behind or take with you thing, considering there's not really a story relating to that at all other than leaving money at the start of the game. Feels kind of disjointed from like the relaxed gameplay, but we'll get into my thoughts on that a little bit after we've finished up all of the achievements. At least we can celebrate earning the achievement Magnum Opus for completing the game. I would say that this next achievement is probably actually the hardest achievement in the game. I mean, those other ones are just kind of grindy, but this one is a little bit annoying to set up, and you do need to get a little bit lucky. The achievement Robbed Barefoot is based on losing the game by hitting 0 money from being robbed, and this is kind of hard to set up. The robber will only show up if you have at least like $110, and if you only have $110, he only steals like $4 or $5 at a time, so it's kind of hard to get him to get all of that money out of you. I found that the best way to get this to happen is to basically get lucky with the timing of hoping that the conveyor belt will rotate. All of the items that you have on the conveyor belt when it rotates will cost you money, and if you time that correctly, he will rob you and take you down below 0 like I did here. And in comparison, one of the easiest achievements in the game by far is Shackles of Shame, where you need to lose the game by not leaving enough money for the family. When you return to the house, it gives you an option to leave money for the family or not, and on the 4th time that you don't leave money for the family, you fail the game and earn this achievement. Pretty easy, honestly. Although also weirdly, when I was earning this achievement, for some reason the game like locked up and it was having a real hard time getting me back to the try again screen or the main menu. It was really weird. And our final achievement is another pretty easy one called Dom Says Family 33 times in the movie for failing the game by leaving all of your money at the house on the first day. So in order to accomplish that, you need to end day 1 of the game on exactly $60. And the way that I achieved this was by restarting the game on the lowest difficulty over and over again. On the lowest difficulty, customers don't have a patience bar, so there's essentially no fail state, and you earn exactly $10 for completing any of the minigame tasks. And you also start with exactly $30 at the beginning of a run. So if you do 3 of those minigame tasks and don't force yourself to lose any money or interact with any customers earning you money, you'll end the game with exactly $60, and you can go back, leave all your money with the family, and earn this achievement. The reason for the re-rolling is just so that you get exactly 3. I had a couple runs where I only got 1 or 2 items. And with that done, we've officially done everything in Lost But Found. So how did we do? I completed Lost But Found in a total of 8.2 hours. So it's a pretty quick, short game, but like I said, the grind towards the end, getting to 100 days and then just resetting for the stickers over and over again, gets a little bit frustrating, wears on you a little bit, but I can't complain too much. It was a relatively short game. But while it was short at this point, there are definitely some updates planned. In the overhead map thing, there are a couple buildings that are labeled like for a future update, so those will be exciting to see, and hopefully they add a little bit more content to the game. As of right now, it feels like you really could have completed everything by like day 30 or day 50 even, other than the stickers, and the little trick of just resetting over and over again kind of corrects that, though it's almost certainly not intended game design. And like I mentioned in that little bit before, I just feel like the game's in kind of a weird place. There are 4 different difficulty settings in the game, so there's like a super chill casual mode and also a super chaotic, lots of stuff going on all the time mode. But that kind of makes me feel like the game is in a weird place. I really like the chill, organizing stuff, handing stuff out, collecting money side of this game, but it just felt a little weird to have these different fail states in it, like running out of money at the start, though that was never really a problem after like the first couple days, or the getting robbed, or the accidentally blowing yourself up with a briefcase out of nowhere. If I couldn't have fixed that after, 70 days or whatever, that would have been pretty frustrating. So I guess I would say overall I enjoyed this game, but I could definitely see people not enjoying this game or getting bored with it pretty quickly if you're unlucky. Hopefully some of the tips that I shared on improving the odds of doing different achievements though will help improve that. And hopefully future updates will help improve smoothing everything out like that as well. But with that being said, we're out of here, I think, and actually I'm saying that I know that this is going to be the final video upload of 2024, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, please feel free to leave any comments down in the comment section below, or any games that you want to suggest me checking out, you can feel free to leave there as well. Hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one as well. Thanks so much for watching. See you for the last time in 2024.